Game show.
Everybody, Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, we're glad to have you with us on 2K Sports. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Detroit Pistons going up against the Boston Celtics. Taking a look at the Celtics, now this is a grudge match. They lost in the conference finals against this squad last season. It could get chippy. And guys, the fans always enjoy hearing stories from your playing days. Let's talk teammates. Shaq, who were your favorite guys to play with over the years?
You know, everyone loves the Shaq, and Shaq has 4 rings, but I'm saying it here.
They all
in
love
real
the Shaq.
life. Yeah, everybody loves Shaq.
Okay.
I'm sexy, handsome, and qualified. That's what Shaq said.
I think my question was, who were your favorite teammates?
Let me finish, Ernie. Let me finish. I'm quick to say, hey, I got 4 rings, but I could
You
not,
are quick to say that.
Could not do without Brian Shaw. Brian Shaw was a guy that always looked for me, similar with when how Kenny played with the team. He came down, made sure I got my shots off first. Derek Fisher, we all remember the .04 shot. Rick Fox was a hustler to go out and play. Big Shot Bob.
Oh, wow.
Saved
One of
me
my
so
favorites,
many
too.
times.
So he's won both of our favorites.
Big Shot Bob saved me so many times. I would probably only have one without Big Shot Bob. And Nick Van Exel, even though me and Nick didn't win together, we had a great time.
Well, obviously, he said Big Shot. Hakeem, Sam Cassell, Robert Horry, Vernon Maxwell. But one of my favorite of all time, Chucky Brown.
Oh, yeah.
My favorite teammate is Chucky Brown of all time.
You didn't say Otis Thorpe?
No, but Otis was cool.
Oh, my
but
God.
Chucky Brown was my favorite teammate of all time, man.
Guess who I would say my favorite teammates are?
Who?
Who's that? It's us? Oh, Ernie.
Really?
I thought you were going to say
Thanks,
another guy
Ernie.
who wasn't here.
I'm getting choked up a little bit. Thanks for joining us.
Need some tissue.
It's time for the NBA, live on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by my colleagues Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. The Detroit Pistons preparing to defend home court in this Eastern Conference battle. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Celtics team. Last season, they couldn't get the edge in the matchup as they went 1-2 in the season series.
Yeah, but this is a team they faced and beat in the postseason a year ago.
You're right, Greg. They took care of business against them in the conference finals. Now looking to do the same thing tonight.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. Puts it up from 15. No good. So the Celtics will take it the other way. They come into this one having outplayed the Magic last game.
And it goes back to what's been their strength, really on the interior. From a defensive standpoint, they just defended the rim as well as you could.
Yeah, I thought it was really impressive the way they did it, guys. They were alert, they were active, they were aware, and their reaction to shots was outstanding.
Five to shoot. Here's Edwards. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt. So it's Detroit now. Want to keep rolling here following the win against Memphis.
And boy, did that game nearly get away from them, but they were a little bit fortunate to have survived at the end of regulation.
Yeah, they got that second chance by virtue of forcing the overtime, and then things really swung in their favor after that. That's just run-of-the-mill for him. A typical day at the office. He's one of the more skilled offensive players out there.
They set the screen. Off target on the 15-footer. And here are the Pistons. Carter, the pass to Andrew. 13 feet away. It's hauled in by Edwards. The Celtics have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Edwards with the screen. Here's Hutchinson, and he's good on the 3-ball. Here's Henry. He's coming off a 31-point game against Memphis.
And boy, did he have it going offensively. He lived at the line during that game as well, and that's where he got a lot of those points. Really nice way to get your first bucket of the day.
Out to the right wing. And the first shot of the night for him, missing. For Detroit, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. That puts them in the lead.
And that's how the coach would draw it up on the fast break from start to finish.
Yeah, and what a finish it was, guys. Really nicely done.
And the Celtics with possession here. They trail by 1. The shot by Moreland, no good.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And so it's Boston with it. The pass to Coleman. Here's Cook. His three-pointers off the mark. For Detroit, they've gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. And he gets it to go. 6 points for him.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
Pass to Coleman. Jumper off the screen. Off the left rim and out.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. The Pistons shooting their first free throws tonight. The first trip to the stripe in this one.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And comparing to the numbers of last season, they've made a bit of improvement. So that's some positive momentum they can look to build on.
That's good from Henry. Both free throws good from Henry.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, Boston, no good that time either. From 11 feet away, can't get it to go. Now Boston takes it the other way. Passes to Coleman. To the wing on the left. Hutchinson, defended by Carter. Offensive rebound. Here's Moreland, and just miss after miss right now. Here's Henry. Drills the three-pointer. Henry's got 7.
They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
With a break in the action, let's go to the 2K leaderboard. These squads have been lights out this month. The Pistons, number 1.
I just love their offensive flow lately. I mean, this is a dominant team offensively because of that rhythm and pace.
Edwards with it. They set the pick. Here's Hutchinson, and he connects on the jumper. The screen did the trick. He has 5.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
Here's Andrew. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
They sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. You know, it's one thing to box out, but you've got to pursue the ball if you're going to get rebounds, and they look strong here in the early going.
Hines, the pass to Henry. Clock at 6. Takes the 3. There's the bucket. Good. Henry's got a couple of threes now in the first for Detroit.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
Giving up too many open shots. I mean, that's what's happening here, Greg. He looked to me to be a bit sluggish.
And it's Cook missing.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter.
To the inside, Andrew. And so he draws the foul on the shot, a trip to the line to shoot two.
That's his first personal foul.
First trip to the line for him here.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
And, you know, with those numbers, he makes a defender hesitant to get too tight on him. I mean, he doesn't want to get whistled for the foul and put this guy on the line.
2 shots.
And that one misses. So Boston ends up going with a new group. Good on the second free throw. Now Terry. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. Pass to Kane. There's the feed to Robinson. It's tipped. Here's Hasselhoff. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Man, that is not an easy shot right there. I mean, he had to get it off over a much taller defender.
Yeah, he needed to add just a little more loft on that one because of the size mismatch, and he did it perfectly.
And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Pistons?
Well, in the first half of play, they're closing out aggressively, blocking shots, a key indicator of their activity on the defensive side.
Another big aspect of their game tonight has been the fast break, transition opportunities. They're really keeping it up-tempo so far.
Here's Gary, and that's an air ball. Not even close. Here's Andrew. The rebound by the Celtics.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
The dish to Terry. Here's Hasselhoff. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. 5 points in the game.
That's what I call a captivating move there. He absolutely incinerated the D with that one.
Down low, here's Taft, and lots of contact there. Missing the shot, he'll shoot two.
And we get a chance to check out the numbers for Terry. Tops in scoring, first in rebounding. And with his incredible court vision, he's first in the league in assists per game.
And I tell you what, his scoring abilities are almost otherworldly. I mean, no one's been able to slow him down or even come close.
All right, now, take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. He hits both from the stripe.
And they've been the more physical team offensively, seeking contact, looking to score in the lane, and getting to the line.
A big disparity in the free throws, and that's been a big boost to their offense.
Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Kevin, thank you. I spoke with the Pistons head coach for just a bit. Coach said that even though this is the first meeting of the year, he didn't expect there to be much of a feeling out period between the teams. He said, listen, we have a group of guys that can all score and do it in a hurry. I expect us to come right at them and test their defense early on. They'll definitely be on the attack, guys.
Appreciate the report, Doris. And guys, how does their offensive strategy fit into this matchup?
I think it should make for an entertaining game. I love hearing coaches say their focus is on offense. That usually means we can expect some fireworks.
Yeah, and I know the fans love to hear that too. Just as I do, I love seeing some high-octane offense. I think it's bound to be a game played at a brisk pace.
Out of bounds, Celtics ball as Boston keeps possession.
Well, close to picking that one off.
Still a nice play to make sure that pass didn't reach its target.
Hasselhoff, Burke covering. Here's Gary.
Yeah, but you have to like the mentality to get inside, even though they're struggling to finish.
Yeah, I love the mentality getting inside. I mean, they've been bottled up in there, but when you attack the paint, generally good things are going to happen for you.
Hasselhoff, Burke covering. And the pass to Kane. And stolen by White. An even 3-on-3 break. That one falls coming off Burke's feet. White's got his first bucket of the night.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
And here comes White, leading the fast break. That's good. White's got his second bucket tonight.
Already seizing control of this game.
Total control, Greg, and as well as they're playing at both ends, I look for this lead to get even larger.
Now here's Terry. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. That's good.
And that's a great play on the backboard for him. I mean, it's what we expect. All his second chance points do not come by accident.
Detroit with the ball. 15-point game. And good on the basket. Cooking.
Boy, guys, they've shown some great passing on their last few trips down the floor. Excellent.
4 straight passes leading to scores. Great team play.
There's the screen. There's a screen by Robinson. Here's Hasselhoff. No good. The Pistons go the other way with it. The shot and game clock separated by 4. And the shot is good. He has 7.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Here's Gary. Drills the baseline jumper. And after just 1 quarter of play, a double-digit differential on the scoreboard. Pistons ahead, leading by 17. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. Welcome back, everyone. A lopsided first quarter in the books already as we start this second quarter. And Stephen Clark, Pistons pretty much in control here.
This is almost like a volleyball game when you watch just how many shots they blocked or altered.
Well, how about this? A lot of side outs for them the way they swatted shots away. That's a volleyball term, by the way, folks.
Yeah, or handball.
Like or handball.
Yeah, either
well.
one of the two. They're knocking a lot away.
Yeah.
Celtics trail by 17. And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the floor for Boston. And he gets it to go. He's got 7.
He's got to quit while he's ahead, Kev. It worked that last time, but that's an invitation for a turnover.
There's a good screen. Feeds to Carter. Got a piece of it. shoots from the block. Up and in, it's good. First basket of the game for him. 1 for 4 shooting.
Love the work there. They got the most out of that possession.
Here's Hines. It's rebounded by Moreland. Celtics trail by 13. Celtics passing it around. Here's Edwards. Again, the Celtics good for 2.
And sometimes you just can't get around your defender there. You got to hit him with that hot top fade.
Here's Philemon, and it's out of bounds to the Pistons as Detroit retains possession. The Celtics making a switch here. Cook's checked in.
Dante Cook.
Here's Henry. He's got 10. He makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start his game.
I mean, if you're looking to get back into this game, you have to get tougher defensively.
Edwards with the screen. Here's Hutchinson. Nailed from three-point land. 10 points for him.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
It's blocked. There's the pick. 5 on the clock. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Yeah, no question about it. I mean, as they're looking to battle back, that's one of the key elements. You got to rebound.
And as far as jump shots go, that's what you have to continue to try and get.
I don't know how that one stayed out.
Up off the screen. And he sinks the layup.
The screenplay worked ideally there, and I'm not talking about the screenplay you see in a movie theater. Gave him more than enough room to get that shot off.
The Celtics on offense. They're on an 11-2 run. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Edwards with the screen. Clock at 6. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Celtics.
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range. Always nice to get off to a good start.
You know, they've also shown some real tenacity here early on tonight, and it's paid off with a lot of second chance points.
That one is off. And the second free throw, good. Pistons leading by 7. Here's Hines. Rebound, Boston. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Here's Hutchinson. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5 for 8 clip.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Yeah, it looks like they've gained a little bit of confidence as the lid has come off the hoop.
Yeah, you can see they've gave up a lot of points here in this run, and he just wants to break the momentum before this thing gets out of hand.
And, you know, that's a huge part of a coach's job, making sure you keep your guys in the best position possible at all times. So I like this timeout.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Kevin, Kevin, the head coach for the Celtics had some instruction for his guys during that break. He preached patient offense and encouraged his guys to use the shot clock. He wants his guys to be deliberate. Well, Coach not wasting any time in tweaking the game plan. We'll see if it makes a difference as we approach halftime, Kevin.
Always great to hear from you, Doris. Here's Henry. He's got 12. To the paint, tries to snap the cold streak. It's hauled in by Edwards.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
Here's Coleman. That three off the mark.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the defense has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull that trigger. You've got to be in his face and not give him any space.
And you can see, Clark, that he has garnered the attention of the defense here. They are not going to allow him to get those kinds of looks.
Hines. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
That's his first personal foul.
Pistons have hit most of their free throws tonight, 5 of 6.
Free throws.
And the first one drops. No good on the second free throw. Celtics trail by 6. Pass to Coleman. Plenty of space. The shot is off. And it's Detroit the other way. They set the pick. Carter left side. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Moreland. Moreland's got 5 rebounds tonight. Out left to the wing. Shot off the screen. It'll go, and the Detroit lead is cut down now to just 4 points with the basket from Cook.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact that the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
And now the 2K leaderboard. If you want to talk defense and talk block shots, just have a look at these teams, what they've done the last month. In the third spot, the Pistons.
They have been racking up the blocks lately. I mean, if they keep this up, they're going to be a very difficult matchup for anybody.
Shooting 2. Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. Both teams deciding to change it up. And so he makes both from the line. Here are the Celtics with the ball. They're on a 16-5 run here. Pass to Kane. Hasselhoff. Burke covering. Here's Gary. No good from 11 feet. Pistons leading by 6. Burke, the pass to Andrew. That one falls coming off Burke's feet. Burke's got 4 assists now tonight. Austin's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. There's a screen by Robinson. To the middle. Out to the right wing. There's a screen by Robinson. Hasselhoff. Burke covering. Here's Hasselhoff. Rebound, Detroit.
It just hasn't been a very good day for him, guys. They need him to start burying some of those.
And White kicks to Burke. Andrew. Here's Taft. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. And it's a 10-point Piston lead.
And guys, that kind of sums it up right there. I mean, one team getting after it, hustling the rebounds, the putbacks. The other team just a step slow. Way too many shots in close, and he's got to get his guys to cut that down in terms of points in the paint.
Clearly the reason for the timeout, Greg. I mean, he wants his guys to toughen up inside and start protecting the rim. Here's a chance to take a look at the Pistons and how they rank in the NBA right now. Tops in scoring, first in rebounding, and they're also #1 distributing the basketball. This is a team that knows how to find the open man and convert those opportunities.
And you go back to their offense, the most explosive in the league. I mean, everyone talks about the great offense beating great defenses, and I tell you what, they make it difficult to hang with them.
And the Pistons making a change here. Douglas is checked in. Robinson a screen on Douglas. Here's Hasselhoff. Here's Gary. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
Just not enough bodies on the glass right there, and they paid for it.
Well, Greg, I know you're a little guy, but you know what it means to box out, and it's an effort thing and a mindset deal. You got to get your body between that other player and the ball.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Pistons leading by 7. They set the screen. Now here's Bird. He started closer. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Shaked and baked with the crossover move, and that's what freed him for the score.
And got him on the wrong foot and then just blew by him.
But they recover it. Gary kicks it out to Terry. And another shot. That's good on the jump shot. Terry's got his first bucket in this one.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
White drives in. Shot is off. Now the Celtics take it the other way. Right side, Terry. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
You know, huge height advantage there, but because of the great body control, he's able to cancel it out.
Agreed. The body control essential in that situation. I mean, if you're giving up a bunch of height, then you better be able to manufacture things in the air.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Free throw no good for Terry.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
And maybe cause some foul trouble along the way as well. And we know what that can do. It pays off typically in good fashion for you.
The Celtics working the ball around now. Gary laid in with a nice touch off the glass. He's got 9.
I'll tell you what, the defenders didn't even get a sniff of him on that move to the hoop.
And there's the pass to Andrew. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
How about that? Breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk.
A nice way to pad that lead a little more.
Yes, indeed.
And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. Hasselhoff, Burke covering. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east already. We are in December. You take a look at the Pistons. They hold the first place spot in the conference just right where they want to be. They've got momentum. And, of course, the Celtics. Not really any threat right now as their record showing a lot more losses.
And when you look at Boston, they haven't attracted any serious attention here in the early season. It's been the kind of average start that most had predicted.
Well, at least they haven't self-destructed. I mean, they're right there with all the other teams in the thick of the early playoff chase.
Okay, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. Both shots good from the stripe. 1:10 left in the first half of the game. Douglas for three. Shot's good. Douglas has got 5 points so far.
Talk about doing a Rip Van Winkle on defense. Come on, guys, wake up. Why are they leaving him open at the three-point line? Come on.
Excellent use of the screen that time.
Effective screen set there for the jump shot. That was the key to the play.
Pass to Andrew. Puts it up from 17. No luck. Excellent D that time from Robinson. Celtics trail by 6. There's the pick. That's tipped. And here comes one. Leading the fast break. No good with the layup. Boston's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. There's a screen by Robinson. Here's Gary. Can't hit the free throw line jumper. And so we wrap up the first half. Pistons lead by 6. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, everybody. It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show. Ernie Johnson along with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. From the get-go, it was Detroit who came out strong. They literally played out of their minds and had a stretch going that gave them a 19-point advantage. And by the end of one, they found themselves up by a rousing 17 points. Things started to even out at least a bit as they saw that big first-quarter lead shrink to 6 by the end of the second. Kenny, what's your take on Detroit so far?
They were clearly a better shooting team. Their play calling and execution were on point. It wasn't a dominant performance, but you did get an idea of how efficient they can be. They'll need to continue that kind of shooting if they want to pull away in the second half.
And Shaq, what are your thoughts on Boston?
What impressed me the most was the effort they put into the offensive glass. The second chance points really added up for them. Fighting through box outs, battling for position, they own the offensive boards.
And that's going to do it for now as the second half is almost ready to get started. Back to Kevin Harlan and the rest of the 2K Sports crew. We're going to sit right here and wait for the end of the game and talk at you again.
Welcome back, everyone. The second half about to get underway, and it's been a close one so far. Celtics trail by 6, and it's Henry in its shooting guard. That's the group for Detroit right now. Pass to Edwards. Dishes it to Moreland. Fires from 14. Good work defensively by Carter.
You love the closeout on that possession.
Excellent defense, active, and he made it a very tough shot for him.
It's rebounded by Moreland.
Boy, but he was close, Kevin, to making the defense pay for lackadaisical coverage there.
Yeah, you may not be as lucky next time down if you're the defense. You cannot allow him to get those kinds of looks.
And that one's good. 10 points for him.
really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Edwards with the screen. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Coleman. Boston again missing.
It's been a cold spell for them coming out of the half, missing their first 3 shots. A tough start.
Passes it to Andrew. With the fadeaway. The shot is off. Celtics trail by 9. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
They got to find something, you're right. There's the pick. Edwards with the screen. Here's Hutchinson, and he comes off the screen to bury the jump shot. 14 points for him.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the third.
The pass to Andrew. The Pistons working the ball around now. And too long on the shot.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Coleman, the pass to Moreland. Here's Edwards. The shot will not go. And it's Detroit the other way. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Kicks to Carter. It's hauled in by Edwards.
Ooh, and this is turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room.
Looking to end his cold spell. It's good, and the Piston lead is cut down now to just 5 on the basket from Coleman.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did. But, boy, that was a nice job. You can see where the Pistons rank in the league stats over these last 10 games now. First in scoring, first in assists, and they're also #1 in shooting percentage. This is a team that prides itself on taking high-quality shots.
And you go back to their offense, the most explosive in the league. I mean, everyone talks about the great offense beating great defenses, and I tell you what, they make it difficult to hang with them.
Detroit, no good that time either. Celtics trail by 5. Edwards with the screen. Off the pick. Carter pulls it in. Detroit's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3-ball here. Here's Hines. The shot, no good. And it's Boston the other way.
Blocking foul. That's his second personal foul. First team foul. Coming onto the floor for your Pistons, Simpson. Boston timeout call. Ladies and gentlemen, your Detroit Pistons dancers.
And we have a moment to take a look at the best three-point shooting teams in the NBA. 5th on the list, the Pistons.
No doubt, they have snipers on that roster, that's for sure. It's been a terrific year for them from beyond the arc.
A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Coleman, the pass to Edwards. Shoots from 12. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. 9 points in the game so far. Pass to Simpson. There's the feed to Cook. Passes it to Coleman. To tie. Rebound, Detroit. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead.
Unfortunately, that's been the result for him over and over, guys. He just cannot find the bottom of the basket.
Detroit's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Here's Henry. No good off the front iron.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
The pass to Coleman. Tries to save it. Down low, Moreland. And he misses the go-ahead basket. The Pistons lead it. Looking to end the drought. The fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
And that's how the coach would draw it up on the fast break from start to finish.
Yeah, and what a finish it was, guys. Really nicely done.
And so it's Boston with it. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. But Trey slides through for his 7th basket in 11 tries. Detroit's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3-ball here. Here's Hines. The rebound by Cook. Cook's got 3 rebounds now in this one. For the lead. The shot misses. And it's Detroit the other way. Henry passes to Hines. Basket number 5 goes in. He's now 5 of 12 from the floor. It's a neck-and-neck game in Detroit. Wide open look. Good for his 8th field goal. He's attempted a dozen shots. The Pistons shooting an ugly 27% since halftime. Here's Philemon, and it's blocked. Here's the screen. Shot clock at 6. The Celtics working the ball around now. It's deflected. That'll be Boston as it goes out of bounds. Celtics retain possession. The Pistons making a change here. Douglas has checked in. For the lead. Down it drops through the net for his 9th bucket. He is 9 for 13 so far.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot, and it's really paid off for them during the run.
And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
Boy, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip. They've got a battle inside.
This game has been a battle, and maybe they're starting to just run out of gas a little bit.
White, he's checked in for Detroit. Kane, he's checked in for the Celtics. The Celtics shooting their 7th free throw attempt here.
Yeah, and over the course of the season, they're a respectable 78%. That comes in handy in close games.
And, guys, that's really an upgrade over how they shot last season. Not a huge upgrade, but an upgrade nonetheless.
There's the dish to Douglas. Clock at 6. White the pass to Hines. Gets to the corner and buries it. He's got 14. On offense, here are the Celtics. They're on an 18-6 run. Terry dishes to Moreland. And that one hits back iron.
Not the best shot right there with a good defender draped all over you.
I agree with you. I mean, not the shot they were hoping for, but he can really cause problems with his defense.
Now here's Terry. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. Hasselhoff, White covering. Here's Kane. Boston, no good that time either. And here comes White, leading the fast break. And that one's good. White's got 6.
And the offense has just operated really smoothly here in the open floor.
Yeah, and for them to reduce the lead, they should keep the pace brisk. I mean, that's how they've generated the highest quality shots.
There's a good screen. Feeds it to Moreland. Off the screen, and it's good on the way in. Moreland's got 4 points now in the quarter.
They haven't been as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. They're playing smart with the lead. I like that. They're being very selective and deliberate in their offense. That's a good strategy when you're on top.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
Hasselhoff, white covering. Here's Hasselhoff. It's deflected. Here's Hines. Got a piece of it. Hasselhoff, white covering. Robinson a screen on White. To the middle. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Those defenders look like they're out of gas. I mean, they're getting pushed around on the low block.
Yeah, but they better rally soon because they've given up 3 straight buckets in the paint.
The Celtics have missed a few free throws up to this point, shooting 4-7 from the foul line tonight. That one misses for Robinson. The Pistons trailing. There's a screen. Pass to Douglas to the right side. Here's Andrew. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
No doubt the quarter just not going his way. Still scoreless.
Well, one of his issues is he's a player that just does not excel at fighting through contact on his way to the rim.
Dishes it to Burke for the lead. And no good trying to get that one. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. Boston on top, leading by just 2. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the 4th quarter. Thanks for joining us again as we get set for the 4th quarter. A terrific game so far. Detroit's gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. On the floor for Boston. We got Cook. He's out there with Edwards. And it's Terry in at the small forward position. Edwards with the screen. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
Loose D here. Critical stretch. I mean, you're better off sending them to the free throw lines than to have them get that good a look.
Edwards. Shooting 1.
On the free throw, no good. And, well, Detroit shooting reasonably well, 45%. And here is Henry. There's the pick. Just 5 to shoot. And the shot is good. Henry's got it all tied up now for the Pistons.
I like the recognition of the mismatch there, immediately making the defense pay.
From the arc. Rebound by the Pistons.
Not a bad look for him on that shot, but it just doesn't seem to be his night tonight.
Pass to Andrew. Oh, tried to dunk it home, but drew the foul, and he'll go to the line.
Yeah, really strong offensive thrust there, but then how about the defense able to negate that attack?
Yeah, doing exactly what he had to do right there, Greg, to make sure he wasn't going to get flushed on or Instagrammed.
And that drops, so they now lead by 1. So he gets them both. Here's the Celtics with the ball. Passes it to Coleman. It's tipped. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Terry. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Terry. 2 shots.
All right now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Loose shots.
He's off on the first. And he's good on the second. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. Inside from 11 feet away. And it falls over the rim and in. And the Pistons lead by 3.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Edwards with the screen. To the inside. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
Here's Hines. And Boston with the rebound. Cook's got 4 rebounds in this game. And, there's a whistle. He was going up for a layup, and while it looked like there was some contact, I wasn't sure they were going to call it a foul shot or not, but sure enough they have. So he'll head to the free throw line. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Pistons.
Fantastic passing. We saw it in the first half, and it's carried over here in the second.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
The Pistons making a change here. Carter's checked in. He hits the second from the line.
Missed a chance to put them up 3. That's going to affect how they set up on defense this trip now.
We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Here's Cook, and 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
Shooting for Detroit. Cook. At the line for 2.
No good on the free throw. Good on the second free throw. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Here's Philemon. Here's Andrew. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
That's his second personal foul. Andrew. Shooting. Free throws.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. And the Celtics making a change here. Moreland's checked in. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Boy, I tell you what, he does not look like your typical big man up there at the line. He has an excellent stroke and a percentage to match.
Austin with the ball. Here's Coleman. Drills the three-pointer. It's all knotted up.
Man, that's sure got to be a load off his mind after not hitting a single three-pointer in that first half.
Here's Hines, and he banks in the layup. 19 points in the game.
Key buckets, and we know he delivers down the stretch.
To take the lead, kept alive, Moreland, and lots of contact there. Missing the shot, he'll shoot two. Filima, and so he's picked up his final foul, and he will sit for the rest of this game. No good on the free throw. And the second free throw, good. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Here's Hines, good on the 7-footer. 21 points in the game. Celtics trail by 3. Nice ball movement by Boston. Coleman buries it from three-point range.
Defensively, they can't afford to back off of him that much. You don't want to be giving up easy threes, especially at this stage of the game.
Here's Hines. The rebound by the Celtics. Moreland's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Here's Cook. That's good. And the Celtics lead by 2.
He hasn't really done much on the offensive end, but he's worked within the team concept to help them get the lead. He's done some other things other than scoring to help his team get the lead here.
Good. He's got 23.
Yeah, that's careless defense, though. I mean, he's one player you can ill afford to let run free. He just loves to be a money player in the fourth quarter.
And the Celtics with possession here. That's good.
You know, he was a non-factor in that first half, but now he's making up for lost time.
The Pistons have gone 6 of 9 on their field goal attempts since the start of the fourth quarter. Hines, the pass to Carter. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
Shooting for Detroit, Carter.
That's good from Carter. Detroit making a switch here. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. Boston's gotten off 4 three-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. There's the pass to Edwards. Fades and shoots. Can't get it to go. And it's Detroit the other way. Henry kicks to Carter. There's the 3. It's rebounded by Moreland. Moreland's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. They set the pick. Kicks it to Cook. Pass to Edwards. 6 to shoot. Fades. Bullseye. 24 points for him.
The three-point shot has been a real weapon for them in the second half.
Yeah, they've really done a good job of creating good looks from the outside, and now they've really got it going.
Here's Andrew. And that one's drained from the low block.
Good ball movement. You put that pass in the ideal spot, right where it needed to be.
Pass to Coleman. Charity stripe shot. That's tipped. Here's Carter, and he stopped it. What a pass to set him up. Clark, neither team with a big advantage here in the fourth quarter.
5 times we've had the lead switch so far. I mean, back and forth we go.
And Clark, that could rise again before we're through.
I'll tell you what, for what's really an elementary shot, he looked a little nervous on that release.
Carter on the wing. Passes it to Andrew. They grab their own miss. And he banks in the layup. And the Pistons lead by 3.
If you battle for the offensive rebound and come up with it, you're guaranteed a high-quality shot on a follow just like he got there.
Yeah, none too pleased with the play of his team. And you know what? They just need to get things sorted out.
Yeah, you know, there's not a coach around who would be happy with the way his guys have kind of rolled over during this run.
Let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Kevin, the head coach for the Celtics, had some instruction for his guys during that break. He was riding them pretty hard for the number of silly fouls they've committed in this game. He said, listen, we need to have some defensive discipline. Stop fighting on the shot fakes, stop reaching in, and stop giving them free points at the free throw line. We'll see if they'll respond, guys.
There's the pick. Here's Taft. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. And it's a 5-point Piston lead. The feed now to Cook. Can they get it? So it's Detroit now. Here's Hines. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
Shooting free throws.
All right, now, take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Celtics trail by 7. Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
Edwards with the screen. Just 5 on the clock. To the paint. Shot to stop the drought. Tries again. And he lays it up and in.
And really, at this stage of the game, to get those kinds of offensive rebounds for putbacks, you almost feel like it's a 4-point swing.
And the Pistons with possession here. Detroit, no good that time either. Oh, that's blocked. They recover it. Here's Hutchinson. And the defense really pressing up on him. Made that a tough shot. Now the pass to Hines. That drive by Carter, and down it goes, jamming that one home.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Inside, here's Hasselhoff. Got a hand on it. 58 seconds left in the game. Pass to Hines. Here's Andrew, and the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
I don't think they can ask much more of him than what he's done this quarter.
Hasselhoff had a hand on it. Hines, the pass to Henry. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. And it's a 12-point Piston lead.
And they're not finished just yet. They're going to make sure about this win.
Yeah, not taking any chances, Greg. This is how you close a game out. Textbook.
Here is Cook. It's stolen by Carter. And so Detroit takes this one by a big margin. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, Clark, made the difference.
Well, you know, at this stage, you've got to defend your home floor, and they did that.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And now to our good friend Ernie Johnson, who is standing by in the studio.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Kevin, thank you, and now we get a chance to check out our Jordan player of the game. He came out of the locker room at halftime and was immediately on fire. That third quarter was his, and he did not hesitate to exert his will.
They asked an awful lot from him tonight offensively, and he delivered. When they needed a big bucket, he was the guy they turned to, and he delivered, like I said. I mean, this guy was unbelievable. He did not shy away from the moment.
I don't know if there's a fan base that loves their star more than this crowd. Wow. I'm getting jealous, and he feeds off that support. Once they got behind him, he became unstoppable, man.
And that wraps things up, folks. Thanks for joining us. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the rest of the 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. Good night, everybody.